As all great ideas come from, we were sitting over having a drink. We were looking for a place to do it. And Rob, down at the Royal Barbershop, he said, sure, why not? One of our first ones, the owner of the barbershop had double booked it. And we had people actually come over and say, what are you guys doing? But they stayed because they thought it was really interesting, right? It was very unique. It's a niche of a niche of a niche.
Pibroch is really unlike any other form of music that exists. Pibroch, being the classical music of the great Highland bagpipe, is quite niche, even amongst the community of pipers itself. Like, there's only like a fraction of pipers that you see that actually play the music. And it's definitely, I would say, a pretty polarizing form of music. A lot of people either love it or they hate it. Thanks everybody for coming out and supporting us. As most people know already, this is an expose of classical bagpipe music. So we're gonna have 3 performers in total tonight, and each are gonna play a tune.
They always say in Pibroch about pace and space. When a really accomplished Pibroch player knows the piece of music, and they've really thought about the phrasing of it, and you feel that progression of through the phrases, how there's subtle little changes in the pace of how they're expressing the notes and putting the phrasing together. It's very, very hypnotic. I mean, I could listen. I mean, I could play, of course, but one of my favorite things is just listening, sitting and listening to a contest where you have 20 or 30 players, where it's like an all-day contest, and you just listen to their performances, and that is truly, you want to talk about meditative. It really is. One of my favorite things is we play the Crunlua. This is our hardest movement. You know, like that's a Crunlua.
In order to play this music really well at a high level, you need to practice very consistently. It's a rather difficult instrument to play well. You have these 3 pipes that sit on your shoulder, and you have 4 reeds in the instrument that you all need to keep in tune at the same time. I guess an important aspect of Pibroch, it's a lot like art. The more you understand the background of a painting or whatever it may be, the more you can appreciate it. So we're just sort of trying to bridge that gap in understanding. This tune represents 2 birds fighting. So as we progress through the tune, we're going to reach a stage where we hit different stages of this battle of the birds.
What makes a Pibroch effective and unique, because the only way you can produce it appropriately is on the Highland bagpipe. No other instrument can duplicate it. I do have a concern for piping in Canada. I don't know where it's going to go. Because I don't want to sound negative, because then we have things like the Pibroch Club, which is just so much fun, right? We're bringing Pibroch to the masses of people who know nothing about it, and we're kind of sustaining it and keeping it going. I mean, as long as there are people who are passionate in anything, it'll keep going, right? And I do know when I finish my my work life, I'm really going to try to give back a little bit more, and especially teaching and getting people to have more fun with it. I tell the kids at school all the time, you know, you get a music instrument and you start playing that instrument, you have no idea where it'll take you. And my pipes have taken me literally around the world, and it's been great. And like I say, the stories and the playing and all and everything. So anyway.
Thanks, everyone. All right.